Welcome! Today I have kind of a meme video, not sure how many of you are familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! But I thought it was funny to create some custom cards mimicking the feminist strategies and talk about feminism from that angle. Maybe someone plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something. Maybe with enough motivation I could build a whole deck and then we could have scripted duels of our favorite hero versus collective shout. Think of it as my anti-collective shout tribute. Or you can just relax and hear me rambling for a couple minutes. More serious videos will be back. And by the way, there's a new pro mail game that's in the making, a full RPG to fight collective shout. And that also inspired me to make this video. So I'm definitely looking forward to the release. With that out of the way, let's see what I came up with. If you watch the anime, you can always see the hero challenging the villain, and they will use a thin card to conquer the world. So Collective Shout must be using feminist cards to bang the game and kill the fun. That's a given. So I have 4 cards for the core set. The first is Feminist Victim, which represents the typical woman, and I will read it for you. Feminist Victim, level 7 monster, 0 attack, 1600 defense. If Patriarchy is on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Feminist Victim once per turn this way. Once per turn, quick effect, this card gains 1000 attack. If this card is attacked, you can change its battle position. So we have the first feminist monster card, and she looks inoffensive, but must not be underestimated. And in actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Style, she combos with field spell, Patriarchy. This is always treated as a feminist card, because of course it is. It features a man bearing the brunt of a war, and all monsters your opponent control lose 800 attack. And most importantly, the feminist monsters on your side of the field can activate their once per turn effect an additional time. So when Patriarchy is on the field, we will use Special Summon Feminist Victim, use her effect to gain 1000 attack, then use her effect a second time because of Patriarchy, and she gets to 2000 for free. Next, we must give the deck some theme protection, and I chose This is not a real feminist. I chose a popular meme, but this is actually very annoying. Every time you'll point out something bad that the feminists are doing in real life, you'll always have one of them doing damage control. That's not real feminism. It's supposed to be for equality, yeah, sure. And in the meantime, all your feminist cards cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects for the rest of the turn. And of course the Patriarchy field spell is always treated as a feminist card, even if it doesn't have a feminist in the name. Gotta protect their best creation. Next up, last card in the set had to be about the Me Too offensive strategy, Me Too multiplication. Target one feminist monster you control, special summon up to 2 monsters with the same name from your hand, deck or graveyard or that are banished, because why not? Their original attack becomes the target's current attack. And of course, when you have more feminist victims, you can keep stacking the Patriarchy attack boosting effect, because this is what happens if you leave the feminism alone. The feminist victims multiply, they come back from the banish and they just get stronger. So here's the combo for Collective Shout custom feminist cards, and it's not that far from reality, is it? If you have more ideas, feel free to drop them in the comments. This was just a fun post from my regular schedule, but I'd love to see the Promail subculture grow. Defend the stuff you like, join the Promail collective.